some coffee's up there.
So, okay, so they already tested everything, so y'all do your thing.
Okay, perfect.
So they'll call them in a second.
Okay, awesome. Okay, bye.
Good evening and welcome to NewsWatch Ole Miss. I'm Fatih Roth.
And I'm Mary Martin Booker. Campus is quiet today, but that won't be for long. Tomorrow is sure to be a big day in Oxford.
National attention will be on Ole Miss tomorrow. Turning Point USA's This Is Turning Point tour is making their stop at the John and Sandy Black Pavilion with special guest Vice President J.D. Vance and Turning Point CEO Erica Kirk.
Attendees will be able to start lining up for the event at 11 a.m. and doors will open at 3. The event is set to start at 5 p.m. Let's take a look at a preview for tomorrow with NewsWatch reporter Jack Robertson.
Students say their hope is to experience a space for open dialogue, especially for students who feel their political views are often left out of campus conversations.
I think it's great to have events like this. It's really important for everybody to feel comfortable, and it's important that everybody be respectful when they share their opinion. I think in terms of safety, that won't really be like a huge problem, because for events like this, like with such a high profile figure, there's going to be a lot of security measures being taken.
Turning Point USA Ole Miss Chapter President Leslie Lockman says the student turnout has been great and hopes for political change.
The response has been enlightening and thrilling to see students across the country see Ole Miss as the stop to be. Charlie Kirk really had a message of making sure that students on campus were politically active. We're hoping to provide the message that this is the turning point. Conservatism is alive in colleges across America, and Ole Miss is a founding father of that idea.
The Turning Point USA event is Wednesday, October 29th, with doors opening at 3 p.m. and the event starting at 5 p.m. Jack Robertson, NewsWatch.
Thank you, Jack. According to the Office of the Provost, campus operations will be continuing as normal and classes will be held in person.
But traffic is anticipated to be high, so students who are planning to make their way to class or the event, you will want to listen up. NewsWatch reporter Caitlin Salas has the details on how to navigate campus tomorrow.
Campus will be busy tomorrow due to the This is the Turning Point tour. Campus operations are very strict to, quote, uphold their commitment to safety. Many parking lots around the Turner Center alongside the Pavilion Garage will close tonight at 6 p.m. There will be alternative parking permit options for current parking pass holders, including the South Campus Recreation Center with the shuttle dropping off near Palisades Chapel, and parking at South Oxford Center with the shuttle dropping off near the Music Building and Gertrude Ford Center. The image below shows the parking and traffic map for tomorrow. Tomorrow, a section of Hill Drive will close from Big Valley parking lot to All-American Drive at 7 a.m., and eastbound traffic will be restricted beginning at 11 a.m. Also, make sure to check the out bus routes for the day to see what changes will be made. In regard to ticketing, tickets are required and the event is sold out. ID must be shown with your tickets and no bags are allowed. Reporting for NewsWatch Ole Miss, I'm Caitlin Salas.
Thank you, Caitlin. With lots of folks coming to campus, many eyes are on the weather, particularly the rain we've been seeing the past few days.
Let's take a look outside at our current conditions with our weather anchor, Campbell Baker.
Hey Rebs, it has been a nasty day today. It looks like it just stopped raining, but I'm sure it'll start back up in a few minutes. It's currently 60 degrees, and today's just overall been just really sticky, humid, cold, and nasty. Back to you guys at the desk.
19-year-old University of Mississippi student Knox Boudreaux was found unresponsive off of Lafayette County Road 303 on Friday morning. His cause of death is unknown, but the Lafayette County Sheriff's Department have ruled out foul play. Boudreaux was a member of the Delta Kappa Epsilon fraternity. They've released a statement saying that Knox lit up every room and his impact on their brotherhood will be remembered forever. Delta Kappa Epsilon invites the Ole Miss community to attend a celebration of life outside their house on Fraternity Row at 5 p.m. tonight, October 28th.
The Oxford and Lafayette County Food Pantry is always busy during holiday season, but this year there may be a surge in demand. Due to the ongoing government shutdown, SNAP benefits, more commonly known as food stamps, may not be awarded in the month of November. This means that more families may rely on local food banks like the Oxford Food Pantry for their holiday meals. The pantry currently serves 650 families each month and expects this number to grow if SNAP benefits are delayed. Recent budget cuts have also left them without a main meat supplier. However, the pantry remains dedicated to meeting community needs, especially during this critical time.
Now it's time to head over to the pavilion to see what it's looking like 24 hours before the Turning Point tour.
NewsWatch reporter Sarah Cox is on the scene with an update. Sarah?
I am standing outside the pavilion right now where it's looking a little bit empty, but it will definitely be packed tomorrow for Turning Point USA. If you're not going to the event, make sure you're tuning into NewsWatch to stay updated. Right now, you can see that they're doing a lot of preparation behind me to get ready for tomorrow's big day. Back to you at the desk.
Coming up, we're checking in with weather anchor Campbell Baker for your full forecast.
NewsWatch Ole Miss will be right back.
I would tell all the hotties, it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to open up. It's okay to be honest about how you're feeling. But the people who are meant to listen, they'll be with you for life. And those are the people you need to care about. Those are the people you need to open up to. Those are the people that you need to allow to open up to you. We love each other, hotties, so definitely keep reaching out to your friends and check on each other and love on each other because that's what we about, love.
She's got a smile that it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything was as fresh as the bright blue sky. Now and then when I see her face, she takes me away to that special place. And if I stayed too long, I'd probably break down and cry. Oh, sweet child of mine.
Since 2000, speeding has killed a classroom of our children. Shame on you. You can never control the consequences if you speed.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed.
Hey Revs, welcome back. I'm Campbell Baker with Stormwatch. Now, overall today, we have seen just like a nasty day in general. It has been on and off raining. Right now it is currently 60 degrees, but we are feeling more of that mid 50s, more so on the lower side of things. It's been a cold day with cold rain, and it's just overall just not felt the best outside. Now, moving over into our region, I think this is the first time in a long time that everywhere has like matched up. Normally we see South Haven or Tupelo taking the highs, but overall it's been a really windy day, especially in South Haven. It's also just been nasty overall today with that on and off rain, with that coolness, with the humidity. But looking into the rest of our week, we're actually going to see a mix of weather that we will see in a few minutes. Now, tonight is also going to be looking more so on that cold side. It's going to be raining tonight. It's going to be cold rain. The humidity is going to be way up. So if you're going to be out walking around, I would definitely bring a rain jacket or bring an umbrella. Tonight's temperature, it says 45, but it's going to be feeling a lot more like 40s. It's going to be an extreme cold night. Looking at tomorrow, it is going to be raining all day tomorrow. So if you're going to be standing outside, especially for turning point or walking to class, make sure that you have an umbrella or a rain jacket. It is going to be freezing as well. It's going to be more so looking at 46, 47 instead of 50, but the humidity is going to be way up. It's just overall going to be just another nasty cold day tomorrow. And looking at our region for tomorrow, we see South Haven and Tupelo and Corinth take the highs, but overall we really see it as all the same. It's going to be another cold night tomorrow night everywhere, but the winds are once again going to be higher. Humidity is going to be higher as well. Now looking at our radar, here we are at this little black pinpoint. As you can see, really all of Mississippi, especially here in Oxford, is going to be getting a lot of rain today and tonight, and mostly tomorrow as well. Starkville, if you are in Mississippi State, you're going to be dry. But overall, we see that rain coming in. Now looking at our 5-day forecast, kind of like I said earlier, it's going to be a mix of weather. Tomorrow especially is going to be a rainy day, but we are going to see the sun peeking out a little bit on Thursday, but it's really going to come out on Friday, and then it's going to peak down a little bit on Sunday. But overall, we don't really see a high chance of rain, just mainly on Wednesday.
Well, I will definitely not forget to pack my umbrella like I did today because I will not be caught in the rain. What about you?
I mean, it looks like the weather for Saturday, at least it won't be raining at the game, but it seems a little bit murky and chilly. Tell us about football, Haley.
Well, football's staying in the headlines and golf is staying in the top 5. All of this and more when we get back from this short break.
How many letters?
5 letters.
Just think about, what am I doing right now?
Smile. Smile?
Uh-huh.
This is so easy.
Nobody likes to be stopped by the police, but if I'd seen her texting while driving and given her a ticket, it just might have saved her life.
Are you looking for more in this world? Then we are looking for you. The big-hearted, the bold, those driven by purpose. We are the Peace Corps, volunteers, partners, communities in more than 60 countries, bringing our experience, joy, and passion to building a better world together. Are you ready to serve boldly, to go the distance to make a difference? Then we have a place where you belong. Join us.
We are for places of awe and wonder. For monuments and stories that bind us together. We are the National Park Foundation, and with your support, we protect our country's most treasured places. For today and for always. Support today at nationalparks.org.
Elmer loves to giggle. Elmer's mommy taught him that laughing can help when you have a big feeling, like when you feel happy. Make sure to celebrate when you're happy and laugh it out. Love your mind.
Welcome back to NewsWatch Ole Miss. I am Haley Hood with Sports Watch. Kicking things off in sports, Lane Kiffin's story just keeps on getting crazier. Back in 2017, Nick Saban essentially fired Kiffin right before the national championship game following his short 3+ seasons at USC before being fired at the airport upon returning from a loss. But now that same Lane Kiffin has Ole Miss ranked 7th, pushing forward the college football playoffs. His staff, led by Charlie Wise Jr., even found Heisman contender Trinidad Chambliss by digging through Division II film last spring. Florida, LSU, Auburn, and even Florida State all want a piece of the Portal King, but maybe the grass in Oxford is green enough for him to stay. Kiffin used to chase the next big thing. Now the next big thing is chasing him with college football and his future right in the palm of his hands. The men's basketball team had their exhibition game this past Sunday. Sports reporter Capri Demara was there to catch the action.
The Ole Miss Rebels hosted the St. Mary Gales in their exhibition game at the Pavilion. Right from the opening tip, St. Mary's came out firing. Just 18 seconds in, Kevin Gadd drilled a 3 to set the tone, and the Gales never looked back. Mikey Lewis was red hot early, scoring 13 points in the first half and hitting 3 triples, helping St. Mary's build a lead as large as 17. Ole Miss fought back late in the half behind tough defense and a 10-2 run to cut the deficit to single digits. At the half, St. Mary's led 35-26. In the second half, the Rebels came out swinging, extending that run and closing the gap to just 2 points. But St. Mary's junior forward, Paulius Maraskis, who led all scorers, took over, scoring 12 points in 11 minutes to push the lead back into double digits. He finished with 21 points and 9 rebounds. From there, the Gales' physicality took control. They dominated the boards, finishing plus 20 in rebounding and holding Ole Miss to just 37% shooting and 1 for 14 from deep, closing out the game with a 68-53 win. The Rebels return to action November 3rd, hosting Southeastern Louisiana for their home opener. With a full season ahead, expect the squad to regroup, refocus, and come back in front of their home crowd.
Thank you, Capri. In a rainy day down in Atlanta, the Ole Miss men's golf team battled through the weather to finish 3rd in stroke play at the East Lake Cup. The Rebels posted a 1-under score of 143 and will now face 2nd seed Florida in Tuesday's match play semifinal. Daniel Tolf and Cameron Takersley led the way, both shooting 1 under par and to tie for 4th overall, while Cohen Trolio finished even par to tie for 9th. The round was shortened to just 9 holes after a long rain delay pushed tee times back to 1:45 p.m. The Rebels and the Gators tee off at 11:28 a.m. Central Time with live coverage on the Golf Channel starting at 2 p.m. And what a night in Los Angeles. The Dodgers and the Blue Jays went 18 innings in Game 3 of the World Series, and it ended just like last year with Freddie Freeman walking it off. Freeman crushed a full count sinker that sailed toward the middle of the strike zone and lifted it to the straightaway center field for another game-ending home run, sending Dodger Stadium into pure chaos and giving LA a 6-5 win and a 2-1 series lead. But the real hero might be Will Klein, the last man left in the bullpen, who threw 4 scoreless innings to keep the Dodgers alive. And Shohei Ohtani, he reached the base 9 times, hit 2 homers, and still has to take the mound at Game 4 tonight at 7 p.m. Afterwards, Ohtani summed it up perfectly when he stated, "I just want to go to sleep as soon as possible." But after that marathon, who can blame him? The Dodgers are running on empty, but after 18 innings and 1 unforgettable finish, they're running on history and adrenaline. Speaking of baseball, tonight's game is at 5, but for now, I'm handing the ball back to the desk.
update. Coming up after the break, we are recapping a glamorous evening on campus.
And later on, we have an update on global news that you won't want to miss. NewsWatch Ole Miss will be right back.
We are rebels. For more than 160 years, we've been accomplishing the impossible, from conducting the world's first lung transplant to helping prove Einstein was right. From preserving the past to saving the future. We are Mississippi's flagship university, a place where passion and learning unite, where friends become family, where small-town charm meets world-class innovation. We are the University of Mississippi. We are Ole Miss.
Hear that? That's the sound of your life. Perfectly imperfect. But every time you drive after drinking, the music gets drowned out. Your life sounds pretty great. Don't let a buzz ruin it. Buzzed driving is drunk driving. Don't drive buzzed.
Another teenager, victim to fake pills. That smells like big crime that needs to be stopped. Before buying pills online, think about this. Should buying prescription pills be this easy?
Yeah, bro, I'm picking up. Same guy. I bet. Got you 5.
Think these pills are tested and safe? Think they're the same ones you get from a doctor? You know they're not. Did you know that fake prescription pills may contain fentanyl? And an amount small enough to fit on the tip of a pencil can be lethal. Listen, before buying pills from social media, think again. Learn more at mcgruffpsa.org and go for real.
Welcome back to NewsWatch Ole Miss. Last week, the 77th Annual Miss University pageant was hosted here on campus. NewsWatch reporter Mallie Faulkner has a story.
This is Mallie Chase Faulkner with NewsWatch Ole Miss, and we're here at the Ford Center to watch the next Miss University be crowned.
The night was emceed by Miss Mississippi, Analea Jolly, and Mr. Ole Miss, Ryan Augustine. Each delegate in this competition participated in 5 phases of competition. The private interview, which accounts for 30% of the overall score, on-stage question worth 10%, evening gown worth 20%, fitness also 20%, and talent, which makes up for the remaining 20%. Together, these categories allow contestants to showcase their personalities, confidence, and talent, both on and off the stage. At the conclusion of the night, Sarah Grace Blackwelder was named 3rd runner-up, Rose Stafford was 2nd runner-up, and Hannah Grace Crane was 1st runner-up. The title of Miss University was awarded to Cameron Davis, who will now advance to compete at Miss Mississippi in June, proudly representing the University of Mississippi.
I'm in disbelief, but I'm just so honored that I have the opportunity to represent Ole Miss at Miss Mississippi this summer. It's truly an honor, and I'm just so thankful for all the support that I've received. I'm so thankful for this experience, and I'm excited to get started.
Now switching gears to today's top global headlines. Hurricane Melissa, a Category 5 hurricane and the strongest storm of the year, is slamming into the Caribbean. The deadly hurricane made landfall in Jamaica today and could reshape the island for years to come. Hurricane Melissa has already killed 7 people in 3 countries and may be responsible for a humanitarian crisis. Cuba, Turks and Caicos, and other islands lay in its path, leaving residents and tourists bracing for the worst. Now bringing things to the White House, a group of Democratic-run states have filed a lawsuit against the Trump administration today. The lawsuit is aimed at preventing billions of dollars in cuts to federal food assistance, which is set to happen this coming weekend. Attorney generals and governors from 25 blue states and Washington, D.C. are claiming, quote, illegal cuts to the Supplemental Assistance Program, also known as SNAP. The White House says that the Department of Agriculture does not have enough funding for SNAP to last past the weekend due to the government shutdown. And happening now, Amazon has announced massive layoffs, claiming it will be cutting around 14,000 corporate staff members this year, which represents 5% of the retailer's overall staff. And this is not all, with Amazon announcing that they may also be cutting up to 30,000 corporate jobs. These cuts are in preparation to introduce new AI technology. Amazon notes that they will still be hiring in key areas and prioritizing those who were laid off to fill these positions. And Elon Musk has launched his own way to find information on the internet, his own version of Wikipedia named Grokpedia. Musk has been a longtime critic of Wikipedia, claiming it has liberal bias. Grokpedia, Musk claims, will tell, quote, the whole truth and nothing but the truth, and is written by Grok AI. The major difference between Grokpedia and Wikipedia are the size, right now with Wikipedia having over 7 million articles and Grokpedia having only 800,000 at the moment. And finally, Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton is suing Tylenol, claiming links to autism. The lawsuit claims Johnson & Johnson and consumer health company Kenvue, quote, deceptively marketed Tylenol to pregnant mothers, citing an increased risk of autism for their children when pregnant women took the medication. This lawsuit comes a month after President Trump made a claim that Tylenol taken during pregnancy increases the risk of autism. The lawsuit asks for the company to pay civil penalties to the state in amounts of $10,000 per violation and calls for a jury trial. That's all I have for your global news update. Back to you at the desk, Fati.
Thank you, Mary Martin. It is Halloween week here in Oxford, and if you do not have a costume yet, stay tuned. We have some last-minute costume ideas right after this short break.
Body to body, funky to funky, we know how to rock your party.
This is Michael. Today he is going to hit his girlfriend so hard, she ends up with permanent brain damage.
Funky to funky.
Dead in this vehicle. The girl is critical. They say the guy without the seatbelt did the damage.
No seatbelt, no excuse. From the Road Safety Authority.
Uh-oh, young Tommy is smoking a cigarette, creating his own smog cloud. Tommy's up to bat. Tommy smokes because he thinks it makes him look grown up, but watch what smoking does for him. That coughing is one thing. It keeps him from playing his best. You're out! Don't smoke. It doesn't make you grown up. It makes you a loser.
Everyone has a ritual, that small thing that keeps us focused. A habit we never skip to clear our minds and elevate our performance.
But what do you do to keep your head in the game, to drown out the self-doubt and support your mental health? Because being your best isn't just about taking care of your body.
It's about taking care of your mind and mental health. Discover the resources you need to keep your mind focused and your mental health a priority.
Welcome back to NewsWatch Ole Miss. Halloween is this Friday, but don't be scared if you don't have your costumes yet.
Yes, thankfully we have entertainment reporter Trip Robald in the studio with some last-minute costume inspiration.
Halloween has finally arrived, and whether you forgot to plan ahead or love a good procrastinator's challenge, I've got you covered with some last-minute costume ideas. First up is Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. It's classic and creepy, and all you need is a suit, which you probably already have in your closet, and throw a clear poncho on top, and boom, instant Wall Street horror. Next is Robin or Steve from Stranger Things. Grab your favorite pair of jeans and 80s t-shirt and you're ready to go. Third on the list is a cowboy or cowgirl. Let's be for real, we are in the South, so I'm assuming most people have everything they would need for this costume already in their closets. Put on some boots, jeans, a button-down, and maybe a hat, and you're ready to hit the town, partner. Up next, Barbie and Ken. For Barbie, put on your favorite pink outfit, and for Ken's, channel your inner beach with your outfit, and you are sure to be Ken up. And my number one last-minute costume is Kim Possible. Put on some camo pants, a black shirt, and you are ready to save the day. There you have it. 5 costumes you can put together faster than you can say trick or treat. I'm Trip Roble with Ole Miss Newswatch, and have a happy Halloween, Revs.
What are you going to be for Halloween, Fati?
I'm going to be Dorothy. What about you?
That's so cute. Me and my boyfriend are going to be Romeo and Juliet for our date party.
Oh my gosh, that's going to be adorable. I can't wait to see it. Well, one thing I think we can all agree on is that we love fashion here at Newswatch.
And this past week, a fun fashion show occurred on campus, and Newswatch reporter Tyra Walton got an inside look.
Step into the spotlight where Black identity meets art, style, and story. From softness to street, uniqueness to luxury, every story is bold, beautiful, and timeless. This past Friday at the Jackson Avenue Center, the Black Student Union and the Black Fashion Society held a fashion show. University students confidently strutted the stage in fashion items that presented a story of African American culture. With outfits in the categories soft, street, and luxury, the audience could feel uplifted by the power of fashion and poetry, and also partake in a unique experience through songs and choreographed dances. As students led the fashion show, it can inspire other students to join organizations and get involved in fun things on campus. For NewsWatch Ole Miss, Tyra Walton reporting.
That's all we have tonight. I'm Mary Martin Booker.
And I'm Fati Ball with your latest news.
I'm Campbell Baker with Stormwatch.
And with Sports Watch, I am Haley Hood.
Thank you for watching NewsWatch Ole Miss, where we keep it live and keep it local.
Be sure to tune in tomorrow at 5 p.m. Good night.